I'm looking at the Arab League very suspiciously. Now, here you have a family member, and this family member is calling in the police and saying, "I want you to come and arrest my kids because they won't do the homework or the lunch or doing something that the parent doesn't like." When they could have settled it at home and everything could be good. Now, there's a report that the Arab League was not objective; they were biased. They're trying to push an agenda. It seems like these are wannabe people who were not involved in the leadership in the Middle East, like the presidents. This is a family that coming down from the past and so on, and maybe they're trying to change things around so that they could get a break, maybe. But then on the other hand, it could be that they're working with the enemy. Now, every place they go in, they're encouraging the West to go in and smash it up. And I'm just wondering, who these people are. Because a real Muslim might not call on foreigners to come and destroy, another Muslim. That's why I understand. Now, it's Iran and it's Syria they're trying to get the West to do something about. What about if they were to ask the people themselves, after seeing what happened in Egypt and in other parts, to step down, step back, go home, and let us work with the president and whoever the powers be and see if we could have some fair elections. Because when these places are destroyed, it's hard to replace what is destroyed. You can never replace it. You have to put in new resources, and you can never replace what is destroyed. And so I'm just kind of worried about this Arab League. I think the Arab League knows very well, and they probably hate the West just as some of the other radicals. Maybe it's filled with, I don't want to say Al Qaeda and the Taliban might be the Arab League people, and they're just trying to lure people into some kind of ambush. We see what happened in Iraq and Afghanistan. It almost bankrupt the world. $1 trillion spent. The Arab League is not going to put none of that money back. And the world was on the verge of a collapse in '08. Now, if we go on and take on Iran and Syria and Yemen and all these problems over there, the West is going to get bankrupt. And they figure like, if the West get bankrupt, we alone will survive because we have oil. Well, who are you going to sell the oil to? And may I let you know this, that if North America collapse, it's over. Europe could collapse, Asia could collapse, but when North America collapses, it's done. It's over, completely over. So I would suggest to the Arab League for them to search their consciences and see precisely what the agenda is, and to ask themselves if it's going to be best serving for the Arabs themselves and for the West. It's simply tell the people to stop, tell the people to go home. Don't encourage illegal activity, violating the law, or opposing the authorities. Because you see, when things change, like in Egypt, the thing continues. Folks get into a groove and they like that groove. And even though things change, they always keep wanting change. And that instability is what you have in Italy and you have in other parts of Latin America. So Arab League, I'm very suspicious here, and I think that you need to stop if you're kind of trying to lure the West into some kind of ambush.